Hi, I'm Josh from Magnolia Park, and you're listening to 88.9 WC Beat F, The Voice.
Good morning. Oh my goodness. It's 3 a.m. Wow. So, hi, this is Radiothon. I'm Izzie, and we also got...
I'm Heather.
We're doing a pretty chaotic show today. This is called Anything Goes. So, as stated in the title, anything goes. So, I think the first thing that we're going to hop into today is our booth plays. Yes. Heather, do you know what our booth plays are?
Our booth plays are definitely from Group Love. I forget the name of the album, but they're definitely from Group Love. One of them is Tongue Tied.
Never Trust a Happy Song.
Yes, that is the album.
So you trying to jam to some music while we try and figure out what to talk about today? Tonight? Yes. This morning?
Yeah.
All right.
Whatever time of day it is.
I know it's 3 a.m.
It is 3 a.m.
We did this to ourselves, huh?
We did. I have a lot to do tomorrow, but we
both have a lot to do tomorrow.
Yeah, it's fine. It's Radiothon.
No. Radiothon. All right, so we're gonna hit you guys with "Tongue Tied" by Group Love, and that'll be our first song of the night. So here we go. All right, that was Tongue Tied by Group Love. How'd we like that one?
Not gonna lie, we were jamming.
We were so jamming in the
CVF.
studio. It's just like said, I don't know. I always jam out in here when I do my booth plays.
Yeah.
Except usually it's not, through AM.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
How are we awake right now? I swear to God, we were
No
like
clue.
delirious like 10 minutes ago in the station.
I think I literally lost my mind in the station because Yasel put on a burrito blanket, and I thought it was the funniest thing in the entire world.
No, but then when you start laughing, I start laughing. So
Yeah.
we're just a chain reaction of laughing at that point.
And then there was Johnny and the Man Kids a cappella. Sorry, Alex.
It's okay. Alex, it's fine.
Alex,
He doesn't care that much. He's being a pro gamer right now.
yeah.
But
Alex is in trademark gamer mode.
we should get into our next booth place. That way we can just start chatting and
Yeah.
letting you guys
we
listen
actually
in.
we thought of a lot to chat about.
We did.
We do have quite a topic. Quite a topic for anything
topic.
goes.
All right, so we're going to head into our next booth play, which is Colors, also by Group Love, because it's just a Group Love kind of morning. Group Love kind of morning. So let's get right into that one.
Yeah, I am a man, up in the air. And I run around this town and act like I don't care. So when you see me flying by the planet's moon, you don't need to explain if everything's changed, just know I'm just like you. Inside my head, and I see black, green, and brown, and blue, yellow, violets, red. And suddenly a light appears inside my brain, and I think of my ways, I think of my days, and know that I have changed. It's the colors you have, no need to be sad. It really ain't that bad. It's the colors you have. Mistress, have you been up to the roof? He shot himself, there's blood on the wall, 'cause he couldn't face the truth. Oh, knock that down, leave the ground and find some space, and tell your friends you'll be back again before it's too late. It's because you have no need to be sad. It really ain't there. So I am a man, up in the air, and I float around
All right, and we're back. We actually have a funny little story of what just happened here in WCBF.
Yes, so Elena, the beautiful Elena, is sitting across from us in Prod B, and she's typing on her phone things that she wants to say to us. And I thought she was going to text me. So I was like, where's my phone?
And I was playing the music on my phone, so I said, don't text me, because I'm on Do Not Disturb right now.
So I was looking for my phone and realized, oh, I'm live on Instagram. My phone is in the corner of WCVF right now. And I just completely forgot.
And you looked right at it when you went, where's my phone?
I literally made eye contact with my phone and said, where's my phone?
Oh, my goodness. It really is.
It's a time of day.
Wow.
I think. Yeah, it's a time of day.
Is this, when's sunrise?
Sunrise, it is at 7:29 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
7:29 a.m. Eastern Standard Time?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I do indeed. I love sunrises and sunsets, so I have the time of the sunrise and or sunset.
You definitely don't wake up early enough to watch the sunrise.
Oh my gosh, do you not know this about me?
Oh my God.
Here's a little. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I thought we were
used to wake
What's
up.
happening?
I used to wake up probably around 5 in the summertime, at least 3 times a week to go take my little puppers on a walk around the neighborhood and watch the sunrise. It was my favorite thing to do in the summer.
Miss Izzie, I'm going to take a 3-minute nap on your bed while we're in your dorm.
Yeah.
Woke up at 5 a.m. to see the sunrise?
Yeah, Ash told me, they go, from what I've heard, you have a little bit of narcolepsy. I was like, yeah, a little bit. I do indeed fall asleep.
Planning your
quite
7-minute, exactly 7-minute nap.
Yeah. Before I go to class, I'm like, I could squeeze in a 3-minute nap. I could if I wanted to. I could. I mean, could.
I believe in you.
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna cut the narcolepsy talk a little bit short.
That's
we're gonna go with a quick message from the station, and then we're gonna do our final booth play of the night so we can stop distracting ourselves between booth plays, which is going to be Chloe, also by Group Love. But first up, we'll have our message from the station.
On the air at 88.9 WCVF. We are the campus and community voice of Fredonia.
Dim the lights low. You can come and join me, sit around the piano. You can light the fire, open up the window. You can make a choice by seeing where the wind blows. You can watch me sleeping and I can watch you dreaming. You can change the channel and I can change the feeling. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Call my name out. You can find a key and I can find a way out. Honestly, tell me what you like. I can sit away from midnight to daylight. You can watch me sleeping and I can watch you dreaming. You can change the channel and I can change the feeling. Chloe, I don't need a reason. I'm bound by this sweet condition. Chloe, we don't need permission. We can go where we wanna go, say what we wanna say, and do what we wanna do. Dim the lights low. You can come and join me, sit around the piano. You can light the fire, open up the window. You can make a choice by seeing where the wind blows. You can watch you sleeping and I can watch you dreaming. You can change the channel and I can change the feeling. Chloe, I don't need a reason. I'm bound by this sweet condition. Chloe, we don't need permission. We can go where we wanna go, say what we wanna say, and do what we wanna do, yeah. You can find me in a web outside. I'm waiting here to be untied. We can fly through the sky to everything. Let me say it one more time. Chloe, I don't need a reason. Well, bound by the sweet condition. Chloe, we don't need permission. We can go where we want to go. Say what we want to say and do what we want to do. We can go where we want to go. Say what we want to say and do what we want to do.
All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that one.
That's good.
I think we have a little. I usually do bedtime stories on my own show.
You do.
But we have a more interesting story today. Right here in the booth. I don't know if you guys are aware, but this is my bestest friend, Heather.
And this is my bestest friend, Izzie.
Oh my God, you admitted that you love me.
I do love you. I told you not to slip yesterday because it was very icy out on campus and you have a track record.
That's not love, Heather. That's just
I
mean.
was looking out for you and caring for you when I was barely awake at 9 a.m. Because I almost fell. So I decided to spread my wisdom.
No ice while I was on my way to class.
Yeah, you don't go to Thompson Hall. There was a patch.
I went to Fenton Hall.
But Thompson Hall, there was a patch of ice.
Okay, well,
I waddled.
Did
It took penguin
Can't with
skills.
you. It took penguin skills?
It took penguin skills.
Okay, Heather, we gotta get back on track.
Right.
We have plans. We have things to do.
Right.
Okay.
I have ADHD. I get a little distracted. It's fine.
It's okay. We both get a little
Continue.
distracted.
Topic.
How we met.
Yes.
Because we met this semester.
Yes.
And it was a very interesting experience.
Yeah. Because I wasn't aware of Izzie's side of it until probably a few weeks ago, I guess.
Oh. So why don't you tell your side of it
Okay.
first?
So my side of it, I was signing up for tables at Rockin' the Commons, our beautiful event that is a fundraiser for Roswell. And I was like, oh, who should I sit at a table with? I was like, Mel. Amazing Mel. I was like, Mel, who should I run tables with? And she said, well, you can do it with Izzie. Izzie's sitting right over there on the couch. And she said, she's pretty cool. I was like, oh, okay. So I didn't sign up for tables with Izzie though, but I did sit next to her and I said, hi. And she goes, hi. And that was as much as we talked that day. And then at Rockin' the Commons, I knew her. And so I was like, OMG, Izzie, you have to hear the tea. 'Cause I had some tea that day. I said, Izzie, you have to hear the tea. And she went along with it. She did a tarot reading and everything in Barker Commons. And then she told me a few weeks ago that when she did that, she had no clue who I was, and I was a strange lady talking to her in the park.
Okay, now let me remind you of my perspective, okay? Yeah. I'm a freshman here. You're a junior.
I'm a junior, yes.
And I have trouble with names and people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you just tell me a name, I won't know it. I have to see a name and a face.
I have learned this throughout our friendship.
Like, I need a name and a face together. Yes. Otherwise, I won't know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Heather does this a lot, where she'll be like, yeah, and she'll name drop someone, and I'll be like, who? And she'll be like, you've literally talked to them before.
Yeah.
And,
I'm like, you literally know them. And
if I don't have a name and a face, I can't do it. But she looks at me like dumbfounded when I told her this. I said, you have to remember, you sat down next to me. You did not give me a name. You did not say, hi, I'm Heather. You just sat down next to me, started talking, and I was just like kind of horrified because I'm very socially anxious. I was a lot worse at the beginning of the year. But then you walked up to me like you knew me in Rockin' the Commons.
I was on a downward spiral at Rockin' the Commons. There were some things going on.
but mind you, I had stayed up the night before watching Princess Diaries with friends. So we were up till like 4 a.m. watching Princess Diaries, and Rockin' the Commons, I think I got there at like 12.
I don't even remember that far back. I just remember that Rockin' the Commons was really fun.
Princess Diaries was such a vibe that night. But literally, I get there, and Heather
Sorry,
just looks at me.
What I did. Anyway.
Heather just walks up to me and goes, Izzie, I have tea. And I didn't know what to say to this woman. She just looked at me and I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, sure. What's up?
So sorry. If
I was just so happy to be
stranger
included.
in a park.
I was just happy to be included.
But you did a tarot reading. I thought you would have I didn't think you'd just be like, oh, I'll do it. You literally looked at me and you go, I have my cards. Do you want me to do a reading?
Yeah, because I wanted to help. I was invested.
I mean, fair. It was pretty good tea.
It was.
We
so
will not spill the tea on
spicy.
here.
We cannot spill the tea on here.
Can't.
But it was not spicy. It was hot. It was boiling tea.
It was scalding hot.
It was.
Tea. It was hot news. We had some things to talk about.
We never run out of things to talk about. Let's be honest.
The other night, actually, Izzie came over to my dorm, and I was like, okay, Izzie, you know what? I have to wake up at 7:30 for a class, okay? Midnight, you gotta go home. I'm kicking you out. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. I'm kicking you out. And so, 12:30 came around.
I was the one who pointed out that I was like, Heather, it is 12:30.
And I was like,
we started one video, though. We started a video. Because we watch like random YouTube videos when we were together
Markiplier.
And we cackle. No, it wasn't Markiplier.
No, it was Jacksepticeye.
No, it wasn't.
It was
Jacksepticeye.
Brandon Ferris.
Yeah, so
it
we're
was
watching
Brandon
him,
Ferris.
Right? And then Heather pauses the video, gets into like Infinity War, talking about Infinity War
Yes,
and how
I
amazing and what a
spiraled
cinematic
into
masterpiece it
Marvel.
is. And then stops that. Pulls up. Oh my God, what did you pull up?
Johnny and the Man Kids live set.
Yeah. And then I'm like,
Which
Heather.
is so predictable for me.
It really is.
But it was they
they're a
they
good
really
band.
truly are my favorite Buffalo band. They have really they're really good.
It's not that they're bad. It's just that
They're not bad.
I'm saying
Watch your words.
It's not
Izzie.
that they're bad. I'm not saying that they are. I'm saying that it was that we were already in the middle, like halfway through another
we were like
video.
I was like showing you clips from
You were
Thor
showing me
Ragnarok
everything.
and Infinity War. And then I just switched to Johnny and the Man Kids. It was my ADHD
the whole time
fleshed
we had
out.
already started another video.
Yes.
You're just like, yep, that's me.
Yes. Yeah.
Absolutely.
We just changed topics I think we just changed the topic again with you being in my dorm. I don't remember what we were talking about originally.
It's too late.
Me being a strange lady in a park. I think
it's
too
too late or too early for this to like really happen.
This is another thing that I kind of want to talk about now that I think about it. See, we thought we wouldn't have a topic for tonight.
Oh my God, we are not scripted at all in the
no,
slightest.
We will talk for hours and never run out of anything to say. Izzie, my dear Izzie.
Heather, my love Heather.
We need to watch the Marvel timeline together. At least up to Endgame. There's a lot of controversy after Endgame.
Listen, Heather.
But I feel like it would be something that you really enjoy.
Heather.
On your time. Completely on your time. But we do
Okay.
need to do it
Hear me
before
out.
I graduate, which
Okay.
is soon.
Hear me out. The first time I watched a Marvel movie, it was Iron Man, and it was on a date. Okay,
Oh.
remember? I think I've told you about this, but
Don't
if not,
ruin Marvel by going on a date and watching a Marvel
Okay,
movie because
I
Marvel
will-
is forever. Boyfriends
I will absolutely
are
spill this story,
disposable.
though. I will absolutely spill this story. So on Halloween of 2021, my middle school bully asked me out on a date.
Oh,
Yeah, and it wasn't like a bad date. Like he's a lot nicer now. I hope he's not listening to this show because I don't know. He's probably not. He's probably asleep.
no, it's 3 a.m. Who?
My friends listen in when I do
Who
my
is
shows.
awake? If Maria's listening, hi Maria, I love you. Anyway,
But yeah, so we watched Iron Man, and it was in his living room, and
Was it
his
the first one?
entire it was the first one.
ooh,
And his entire family was walking in. His sister sent a picture to their work group chat because they work together.
oh no,
And it was just really awkward, but
yeah,
he's not like a bad person. I don't know. It just wasn't working out. So that was my
Yeah.
first ever experience with a Marvel movie.
I love that your core memory from that date is Iron Man.
Yeah, that's it.
Honestly, that's a good takeaway.
And then I don't know. I've never really tried to watch Marvel again.
Yeah.
Heather's about to like.
It's weird. It's weird because I never watched Marvel. I grew up. I think I watched like a couple Spider-Man movies. Because my brother, I have an older brother. He's 4 years older than me, so he grew up with the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans. So I feel like I definitely watched a couple Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans. I definitely watched Iron Man. Very young. I'm talking like I just looked at the screen, said, "Ooh, shiny metal suit." And just thought, okay, Iron Man. That was the single correlation. Didn't know the plot of anything. And then this January, I watched the entire timeline in 3 weeks. All the movies in 3 weeks while the semester was still going on. I was watching 2 movies a day after classes.
And you wonder why you are always tired.
Oh, yeah. I will literally stay up till 4 a.m., fall asleep, wake up at 10, and be like, wow, why am I tired? Maybe because you slept for very little. Like, the smallest amount of time you could sleep.
I think that was me today, because usually I wouldn't be so tired by 3 a.m., but I am, like, we both reached the point of being delirious while waiting to go on air.
Yeah, because we remixed.
I haven't gone back to my dorm. I don't know about you.
I haven't been back to my dorm since, actually, in about 11 hours. I was back right before Battle of the New Bands.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's been a while. I was back before Battle of the New Bands.
Not to top you here, but
but
I left my dorm at about. I will be so honest, because I'm still recovering from being super, super sick.
Yeah.
I drained myself out yesterday doing things, and then they weren't joking when they said fatigue hits.
Yes.
So I could not open my eyes this morning. So I may or may not have skipped my only class today, and then showed up at the station around like 11:30, and I have not been back to my dorm since I left at like 11:15.
Yeah.
And
I took a couple trips back home.
I haven't.
Yeah, I took a couple trips because we went on a Starbucks adventure probably around like 2-ish.
Maybe?
Yeah, we went on a Starbucks adventure, and after that, because my dorm is like right next to Starbucks, I dropped off my stats notebook and I grabbed my MacBook for some show spotlights. And then after that, I came back here for a little bit, and then I had to get in a nap before Battle of the New Bands, because that was a busy time. But yeah, so I've been back a couple times, but not as much as I'm usually in my dorm.
Yeah. Well, it's okay. You can use your narcolepsy, take a little 30-second nap while we do some quick messages from the station.
Yeah, that works.
Hey, thanks for listening to WCVF 88.9 FM, the campus and community voice of Fredonia. Stay tuned for more music, news, and entertainment.
A place that's got it all. News, weather, sports, and weekly student-produced segments. High Noon Friday is the place for you to stay up to date with current events happening near you. Listen now on 88.9 WCVF, the voice of Fredonia, 89.5 WDVL, the Inferno, at FredoniaRadio.com, and now on the Radio Line app. We'll see you right here for High Noon Friday, every Friday at noon.
Okay, so our next little topic is we have some really exciting news. We'd like to invite some
people,
silly little fellas from the station to come join us in the booth.
Some of my favorite silly little fellas.
Some of our favorite silly little fellas.
One of these silly little fellas dressed up in a burrito blanket. Welcome, silly little fella.
Yeah, where's our... Oh, and there's our burrito silly little fella.
Silly little fella.
All right.
Wow.
So these are the silliest of fellas that we have with us. For a very, 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 very exciting announcement, please no biting in the booth. Okay.
We have Yusel and Elena with us.
Yeah.
You saw me or you heard me here.
Yes.
just a few minutes ago.
Just a short
it's been
while
more
ago.
than a few minutes.
It's been a while.
It's been half an hour.
It's felt a few minutes for me.
Not in here. We're having
Yusel
a
is
time.
napping on my shoulder.
But
we need to.
So Heather,
announce
what's this exciting news?
Yusel, you want to say something?
Welcome back to Just the Facts.
Nope.
Wrong show.
No. Close.
So
You want to try again, or do you want me to say it? Want me to say it? We are rebooting the Just About Anything show next semester.
We're not dead yet.
We're not dead yet. We took a little hibernation,
yeah.
and we are returning.
So this show that we're doing right now is kind of based off of just about anything. Anything goes, you know. We're kind of just jamming out and
doing
our
rambling.
thing,
Yeah.
chatting, making eye contact.
Yeah. Just having some conversations about some things.
Just
Never really
Things.
planned.
no.
Tangents.
Oh no! When you have a plan, you get derailed and start talking
Yeah.
about something entirely different.
We don't have a plan and we keep
We don't have a
derailing
plan, and
ourselves.
we keep derailing. Yeah.
Speaking of
True
having no
just the facts.
plan, I thought we should mention that the show that we will most likely start next semester will include Heather, Izzie, and myself, Elena, but
Yes.
also adding Dan Granados as well
Yeah.
as a fourth member.
And we will
Wow,
probably
I got freaked
have
out.
some special guests
We
such
will
as
have
Yusel
Yusel.
and Mel for our first episode.
And
We
Chris
must.
and
Maybe
Max.
more.
Chris and Matt. Oh my God, we're getting the
We
whole
gotta
gang back
sprinkle.
together.
We gotta sprinkle in the previous hosts somewhere.
Yes, we'll fill in the whole
We're gonna have a
room.
full Graham command.
Yes.
We're gonna bring in like crutches and like handy canes.
Some
I said candy
canes.
Candy canes?
What?
Because we're old.
But yeah,
You're old.
so
Are you a gingerbread man?
oh my God.
I'm not going to.
Anyways,
night,
You
Yusel.
sound
look out
very
for that.
tired.
Look out
Yes.
for that next semester.
Look out for
It's
that.
gonna
We're
be a
very
good
excited.
old time. Yeah. I mean, we're talking about just about anything.
Just about
basically.
anything.
Get it?
Yeah, that was kind of the idea. We really wanted to just kind of bring back a show that does literally talk about anything, because I mean that's kind of just what I do.
I think that's how our brains work.
Yeah.
Our brains just can't focus on one topic.
no, not at all.
No.
I literally sat in the station earlier as in like maybe an hour ago, and I complained on why I didn't have a sheep or a duck or a moose, because I want farm animals.
And then said she was gonna replace me with a moose.
Yeah, and then I wanted to snuggle a moose.
And then- But
and
Josh said that he was
smuggle
gonna name a moose
moose.
after me.
Yeah.
At least I had a moose named after me. You were just gonna toss me out and replace me.
And then directly after that, I started singing
Sheebity-bee.
Sheebity-bity-bee-bee-bee-bee.
No, it started off normally like do 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 do, but then once you started talking about sheep, you went shoop, and I was like sheebity beep sheebity beep beep
Yeah.
sheebity beep shoop.
Yeah. That's gets you.
You know I would not be true, but I'm just trying to get to you.
again. Yes. The
Oh,
lovely Johnny and the Megheads.
honestly,
We've talked about them a lot tonight. We're gonna
no, but that show. Okay, so the BJ show, October 26th. That was one
that
of the
was one for
best
the books.
nights, literally.
That
for the
show,
books, because I
Town
died after
Pals?
that.
Yes, you did.
I was gone.
Izzy got after
I
that
got
show.
so got because
She
the
got
26th
the big
I
boy
went
mono.
out. Oh my God! And then the 28th I was
Yeah.
running 103 fever, so I
She
just
got the big boy mono.
It was
She did.
not fun.
No, that show, Hal and Pals, killed
How
it.
else?
Isabella killed it.
Oh my God! Isabella
my.
Mowers really needs to get out
So
there more
good.
because she was such a good.
She could
as
just
a
serenade
single
me.
artist-
Hey, Isabella, if you're awake at 3 a.m. listening to Radiothon by any
Probably
chance,
not.
you're
I hate
definitely
to break your
not.
dreams.
it's okay. You know,
You
Isabella,
know,
you're really talented.
some dreams are meant to just
Some
be
dreams- I thought you were going to say some dreams are meant to be crushed.
No, some dreams are meant to stay dreams.
Some dreams are meant to stay dreams. No, but
All of your
everyone.
dreams.
Oh, I guess I kind of just avoided saying the last one. I thought it was kind of obvious, but Johnny and the Man Kids.
Why do we say that the same way?
So this episode is not called Anything Goes anymore. It's called Heather Rambles About Johnny and the Man Kids.
No. I'm gonna Heather's mic is now off, guys. We're safe from Johnny and the Man Kids.
I will full name you.
Oh no, your mic's on. Leave me alone.
I won't. I love you too much.
I must just fell off the back of this stool. Okay, so the way that we have ourselves set up right now is that our mics are like we're like facing each other, and then our mics are like facing us, obviously, so you can hear us.
Yes.
But I don't know what way I'm sitting. I'm gonna fix it. Hold on. Let's not break something during Radiothon.
Yeah.
I don't think Alex or Yesel would be very happy with the paperwork they'd have to do for that.
No, not at all.
We're okay.
Don't let Izzie fall. I'm always looking out for you.
Impossible
Izzie?
challenge.
I'm gonna seatbelt you to that
stabilized.
stool.
I'm
I will
stabilized
find a
right now.
seatbelt.
Where are you gonna get a seatbelt? What, you gonna
Don't
go rip
test me. Don't test me at 3 a.m.
All of a
I
sudden
will
you
find
walk out of the
something.
booth. I can't lock.
I'm
I'm gonna lock the door on you.
I will steal the tape from Josh's desk.
Do not tape me to this stool right now.
I'm kidding.
I do have to be in
wouldn't do
here.
that.
I will be in here next.
Actually, so yeah,
the
I
next
should
hour.
tape you.
No,
You want
do
me to
not tape me to the stool.
Do you want me to tape you upright too, so you could stay awake
I
until?
do not need to be. I'm so awake right now.
Yeah, I think I am too. I think after this, I'm probably gonna go home. No, Izzie just tried to.
No,
eat
I
the
started
mic.
to yawn, and then I was like,
Oh, I really thought you were just gonna take a chomp.
no, I was yawning, and then my face was too close to the mic. And
Fair enough. What was I saying? Oh, right. I think I'm. No, you know what? Now I just redacted that entire statement that I did not say. I was going to say that after this, I'm probably gonna go home and like watch YouTube or something, or fall asleep to a podcast or Radiothon.
Or Radiothon.
Might listen to Just Breathe.
Just Breathe.
Just Breathe is up
this
after
next
this.
hour.
Yeah.
Just Breathe early morning edition.
Yeah.
Because apparently all I do is editions now. Because I did Just Breathe.
Holiday?
Okay, so I did Just Breathe Halloween edition.
Yes.
My last show that was one of them.
Well, before
And
you
then-
got.
And then after I was done getting got, I did Just Breathe Izzy Still Really Sick edition, basically, where I basically just played my own music because I was like still losing my voice.
Yes.
And then last night I did Just Breathe Holiday edition, so I
Yes.
literally read holiday children's stories.
You read me Christmas stories.
You were sleeping in Prod B.
I was sleeping in Prod B. That chair, so comfy.
I don't see it.
Oh, you gotta curl up just the right way. It's like a cat in a window on a hot day with the sun just beaming in. Ooh. It's so cozy. It's so cozy.
You look cozy right now. You got your little sweater.
I do have my little sweater. I call it my Rory Gilmore sweater. It reminds me of episode 1 if you haven't watched it. Oh, Isabella.
No way, you just went, oh, Isabella.
It's a habit. I full name people when they deserve it.
Not the full federal.
Not the full federal name.
Not the full federal at
You wanna do it to me?
3:40 and 28 minutes in the morning. I mean 28 seconds.
Do you want to legal name me for the fun of it?
Even the one that I usually use?
Oh.
Heatherlyn.
Yeah. There we go. That's fine.
Heatherlyn. How could you just go and do that?
I just did.
How?
Opened my mouth.
Did
Spoke.
do why?
Did do why?
You were
No.
you were
Okay, we're
supposed to do a
derailing.
funny, not repeat what I said.
I think it was funnier just repeating what you said. I don't think I have the brain
why?
capacity. I thought you were just singing a doo-wop song.
No. I'm saying that you did the do and why.
Crying.
I am crying at this point.
Oh my.
Uh.
It is a time.
It is always a time in this station.
Wow, that's a concept.
What?
It's always a time.
Oh, we're reaching the point of the night where just everything is
Delusion.
funny.
It was 1 gram too much salt in the water. Love Markiplier. That's one of our inside jokes that we now
We
just quote.
quote so many things.
So many things.
The
We
Lord
can't say
eateth and
yes.
the Lord yoinketh away.
Yes, we can. Yeah, we have a few that we can't say. That's fine. One of us is lying. That one.
He knows how to
Nope.
sneak out of a house.
Yeah. Well, we could say that part of it.
That's why
Can't
I'm
say the other
making it
one.
FCC. FCC's listening. I'm making sure that we are following all guidelines.
FCC loves us. We're hilarious. This is their entertainment for the night.
I hope Alex is getting distracted from his gamer things because we're just cackling on the radio.
I hope Alex. I don't know where that sentence was going.
The
Alex,
gaming is interrupted.
I know. You know what, Alex? I hope that you are driving in one of the cars that you stole from someone in your game.
It's not how it works. It's
And I
Far
hope you
Cry.
are jamming to the best music. We just got an instant message or an instant.
God.
No,
We just got a telegram.
we just got a telegram. Telegram.
Telegram.
We're VGS now. No, Elena
only
just
be 2
informed
shows at a
us
time.
that Alex is not here right now.
They probably went to go get food.
Alex isn't. No, Josh left. So it's just you saw. I don't know.
Oh no.
I don't know who's here. That's fine. Whoever is
while
here
we
still.
try and figure
I love
out
you.
who is still in this station, we're gonna have some quick messages from the station.
Yes.
And this is WCVF, the campus and community voice of Fredonia.
Okay, we have such
Hold on,
exciting news
hold
because we have
on,
a whole
hold
new e-board member here.
Alex will be back.
Alex
We
will
have
be
a new
back, but
e-board
we have
member.
Sebastian.
Oh my goodness.
Sebastian, come say hi.
Sebastian.
Welcome to Anything
Wow,
Goes.
so Noah's gonna say hi to Yasel.
Hi,
Okay.
Yasel.
Hi, Yasel.
Hello, burrito.
Our favorite burrito, Yasel.
Our favorite burrito, Yasel.
Whoa, this is
Ooh, that's
extensive.
cozy.
03.
Yasel is
We did that
hugging
at
me.
40.
We really just interrupted Mel.
What? No. It was a short. It was like 8
Oh, it was a
seconds.
short one. Sorry, I tuned out the end of it.
I was gonna say Mel's here.
I got so excited that Sebastian was here. I was like, oh
Yeah,
my
no,
gosh.
we were okay because we were talking about Alex. We were like, we hope Alex hears this and is
Yeah.
distracted from his gaming, or
We're like,
it's
wow.
just jamming
I
to
was
tunes.
distracted. I lost.
Oh,
You
What are you
lost?
playing?
We were playing. Well, did I lose?
What?
I think I did.
But
Did I
did you?
lose? I won?
You?
Oh,
Okay.
were
We
playing
do have
Smash.
to
Me and
hit
Alex
another
were playing
message from the
Smash.
station,
Yeah, that's
but we are
right.
so happy to have you here.
Yes.
I'm so happy.
Sebastian, that just gave me like a fifth wave of energy tonight.
That was the
I saw
energy we
Sebastian. I was
needed
like,
to finish
oh my
this show."
gosh.
Cool. I
Yes.
made it.
Yes.
Woo!
You did.
Radiothon.
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 Guys, Sebastian is in a really cool band called Asteroid Day.
Yeah, Asteroid Day is actually pretty sick.
Yeah.
Wait, it's I have to write 12/3 on here because it's
Oh, it is.
oh my god. Okay.
It is December 3rd.
We're gonna finish up with our last message from the station so we can continue just saying the most random things that come to mind.
Yes.
So, this December 7th. Wait, I feel
This
like that's just-
December 7th?
That's all it says. This December 7th.
Don't go next year. It's this one.
I think it's Wednesday. This Wednesday, December 7th.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
This
is-
Wednesday, December 7th, please come hear our own Dr. John Staples discuss the Russo-Ukrainian War, why it matters, from noon to 1 p.m. in the second floor of the Williams Center, S204 ABCD. Remember, every month there's a brown bag lunch for you. The brown bag lunch... Brown... oh, God. There's too many B's. The Brown Bag Lunch Series offers monthly talks, monthly informal...
Is it that one?
monthly informal. I thought I said informational for a second. Monthly informal talks by student Fredonia faculty members and guest speakers. A brief discussion follows each presentation, and a light lunch is served.
Wow.
We're gonna pretend I didn't butcher that entirely. That was just perfectly read. Do you want?
I don't know, but
Do you want to put that in there? for
lunch
me?
was mentioned and I'm hungry, but it's 3:46
Bro,
a.m.
We
not
got
p.m.
Wendy's at 11.
We did.
That was 4 hours ago.
My Sprite wasn't crunchy. I was a little
They
disappointed.
didn't even give me a Sprite.
That is true.
okay.
That is very true.
I work at Wendy's. So I texted my manager
Mhm.
and I was like, "Hey, are you working tonight?" Because he usually works either till 12 or till close.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh yeah, I'll be working tonight." So I was hyped because he never messes up any orders, anything.
Yeah.
I ordered a double stack $5 biggie bag
Yep.
with no tomato on the burger, I should know what comes on a double stack, but I don't because I work there. I should know these things, but I don't.
That's okay.
Anyways, ordered a double stack biggie bag, no tomato with ranch for my sauce and Sprite for my drink.
Yes.
They gave me no sauce and
No Sprite.
no Sprite. They gave me a Coke, which I don't mind.
It's okay.
Like, it's all right. It just wasn't
You
what
coulda
I
had
was
some of
hoping and
my
dreaming for.
Sprite. You could have had some of mine. I would have divvied
You
it
call
up.
me diseased and defective.
Well, you did have mono. Your spleen was inflamed.
I might still be. I don't know.
Yeah.
How long is that?
How's hello? Izzy's spleen? Are you okay?
It's
Still in.
It's
As long
still
as everything's
in.
connected. I mean,
Can I
it all
pause?
works.
I gotta set us up. I gotta
you-
get us ready. Well, I gotta get myself ready. I just
Where
want to
did
plug
you
my.
put?
It's right there.
I found it.
You
Heather is
blind
like
bat.
based. Yes. When it's late, I'm basically
Blind
blind,
as a
and
bat,
everything goes
ma'am.
over my head. Yeah, that's how it works.
What
It's okay.
is even happening anymore?
I.
Oh, someone found the show. Uh-oh.
Ooh, who-
It's always
oh.
scary when someone texts me that they are
In your
listening
group
in.
Chat. Yeah. I can't remember if anyone from my group chat is listening, but also I don't have my phone.
My family is listening.
Oh,
My
dad's-
family is in fact awake right now, listening to the show. So hello, if you are here.
Hi, Izzy's family.
I know. Hello, Mother.
Mom?
Mother Teresa.
Mother Teresa. I have a Mother Teresa.
I know,
Me
we
and
both-
Izzy both have Mother Teresas.
And it's
My
spelled the
mom's
same
name is just-
way.
yes. There's a. Is that how you explain it to people?
Yeah, there's a.
There's a. Yeah. That's how we explain it. That's funny. We literally found this out like
Before Thanksgiving, because
Yeah.
I was talking about how I was excited for food, and you were like,
yes.
"Oh
Mother
my
Teresa's pumpkin
God."
roll.
Okay, so my Mother Teresa made a pumpkin roll too, but
Ooh.
she did designs on it, so it looked
Battle
really
of the
sick.
Pumpkin rolls.
What?
Battle of the pumpkin rolls.
Well, it looks really sick, but the designs were super thick, so it had like a weird texture, but it was so good.
yeah. Ooh, we need to stop
Pumpkin
talking
roll.
about food. I'm hungry.
Bro, I want some homemade food right now.
You know what would hit?
What?
Some homemade chicken noodle soup. Except I'm a picky eater. I don't
No.
like veggies.
I'm not a soup
Just
person.
give me the chicken, the noodles,
pasta
and the
kinda gal.
broth. Ooh, I had pasta last
No,
night.
my mom makes this mushroom stroganoff. I can make it too. I just apparently mess it up somehow.
First
because
word.
It did not taste as good.
Already just no.
Because you're a
I-
child who cannot eat mushrooms.
My 8-year-old cousin eats more different foods than I do.
That does not shock me in
No.
the slightest bit.
No, not at all.
Like, that just makes sense to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think the only fruits that I like are apples and bananas, and the only vegetables
Not
are
even strawberries?
No, I despise strawberries actually.
I despise
My
you.
mom made me try them 3 different times throughout my life, and I spit them out each time. They were gross. I don't like grapes. I've also been forced to eat grapes. I don't like grapes.
Have you had frozen grapes?
No.
Frozen grapes are
I think
so,
the
they
skin
slap.
tastes like lettuce. So it just defeats the purpose of the innards of a grape. I'm strange. It's I know. I
Peel
do,
your
however,
grape.
you want to know the even stranger thing? I'm not gonna peel a grape.
You could. People do.
I could. You want to know the even stranger part of this? So I'm so picky with those kind of foods, but my favorite vegetables are green beans and broccoli.
But those are like basic.
Oh. But
Every kid-
I feel like a lot of picky eaters usually don't like broccoli. I feel like that's
I don't know. I never
love
like
broccoli.
I was a fairly
Ooh,
picky
put
eater
it
when
in
I was
the
a kid,
oven.
and I liked broccoli.
put some broccoli in the oven, a little bit of oil, a little bit of garlic salt.
No, I like steamed broccoli.
No, then it's mushy.
I like it
I
steamed
have a thing with
where
food
it's
textures.
like not super crunchy on the stem, where it's like crunchy enough, but not
Yeah.
like. What are we even talking about?
We're
right
talking
now?
about how I'm a picky eater.
I know,
and
but
broccoli
like,
is
how
good.
did we get here? That's the real question. Why are we here?
We were talking about food.
No,
and
I
how we
think the
both have
better
Mother
question
Teresa's.
that we should be asking is what on God's green earth made us think that a 3 a.m. slot was a good idea?
Okay, I can explain.
I think, like, I know why,
Yeah.
but, like, do we hate ourselves?
No, this is fun.
This is fun, but,
I
like...
love you. Wow.
love
You guys
me?
witnessed it. Here, you can quote me.
Oh, my God!
Izzie, careful leaning back. I don't want her falling.
She said she loves me. Holly, oh my.
Oh my. Holy cow.
I was just so lost for words. I couldn't even finish the
My love is just breathtaking.
No, it's leaving me so speechless.
I'm speechless.
Staring at
Words. They're in there. That song does indeed have them. There are indeed words in the song.
We are indeed using words.
Are we? Whoa. What
You're
if?
asking too many questions.
If we've been speaking gibberish this whole time?
Stop it.
Because honestly, no.
Stop it.
Izzie, think about it.
Stop it.
Our conversations make sense to us. We don't hear it from the outside perspective. Elena, are we making sense?
Okay, that's it. I'm done.
No!
I'm done.
Don't leave me. No.
We're speaking gibberish right now.
We're not speaking gibberish. Izzie just got up. I will narrate play by play. Izzie is putting on her headphones.
I went to grab our
Izzie,
music
for
sheet.
some reason, has her left foot just kicked out.
Heather is judgmentally commenting on
I thought you were
going to
say judgmentally ill, and I was like, that's not
I mean,
proper
that
English.
one too, sure.
What does that even entail? I don't want to know. Wow. This hour did indeed.
Flew by.
Did indeed.
It's
fly.
okay, because the next one won't.
No, you're doing it alone.
I'm going to go off on so many tangents.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed. I have things to do. I will, you know what? I'll listen. I'll text you.
I'm not going to see
No,
it.
don't pout at me. That makes me so sad. Don't pout at me. No. Izzie.
I'm crying. There's
Izzie.
tears forming
Okay,
in
well,
my
I'm going to
eyes.
be pouting very much when I have to walk home if it's still
Why
raining.
do you think I'm just staying here for the rest of Radiothon?
Well, I mean...
Other than Radiothon!
Radiothon!
It's literally, we have a wind advisory going on right now. I should
That is
know.
true.
Hold on. I
That
did
is
high
true.
noon weather.
I did do high
I
noon
do
weather.
weather on high noon.
Yes.
My mother sent me a picture of her pumpkin roll. Look, this is...
Ooh.
Look how pretty that is.
That is really pretty.
You guys can't see it, but it's really pretty.
It has a bunch of fall-colored leaves on it, and it is beautiful. Mother Teresa, you look like you make good pumpkin rolls.
Hold on. Wait. High noon weather. I wrote... Okay. I usually do... Apparently, now I'm like a high
Can
noon
you
weather
finish a
person.
singular sentence before you start a
No.
new one?
No, I
wrote,
cannot
I did,
speak in coherent thoughts. So, high noon weather, I literally started it with, what?
So, I just repeated the word I because I was like mocking you, and then the song, I, burn it.
Anyways, basically, I started it with, I hope you're ready for a chaotic weather weekend. And there's 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts.
I'm
and
gonna
then
blow away.
32-mile-per-hour wind gusts. It's okay. It gets worse tomorrow. There's 48-mile-per-hour wind gusts.
There are two types of people in wind.
How are we getting to Buffalo, bro? It's gonna be such terrible
Jordan
weather.
and Elena.
Terrible weather. Elena, I
there are
love you.
two-
We're gonna have such a fun time on the way to Buffalo.
Yes. There are two
Mwah.
different types of people on windy days. Me and Elena are one type of people. We almost get blown away.
No, me too.
And then, okay, so you're with type 1. We'll call us the type 1 type of people on windy days. And then there's my friend Q. He
No, you
stood in the
told me
wind
this.
on the stairs of Mason and acted like Jesus himself who was being reincarnated on the steps of Mason after a university choir concert. He stood there. It was like Titanic, but like he was alone.
I'm gonna be so for real with you right now. I am so congested.
Really? Do you need NyQuil?
No, I don't need NyQuil. I need to blow my nose. But this septum piercing, okay. Because I didn't chicken out on my septum piercing like
I did.
someone in this studio.
I have my Yep. Words. English. I know how to speak it. I have my left nostril pierced.
I have my septum pierced, and it's still. I got it in October, and
Yeah.
this is
It's-
not.
it's a-
She ain't healed.
She takes a while to heal.
She
my,
hurts.
my nose did take a while to heal. I didn't change it for about 7 months from the original
It's
stud.
okay. I already messed up my cartilage too again because I didn't wear my
Heal your piercings, clean them,
I
and
do
take
clean
care
them.
of them.
It's just that I did not wear a earring in my cartilage while I was sick because I was always in bed and tossing and turning.
That does make sense. I don't wear my earrings when I go to sleep.
So yeah, since I was sick
uncomfy.
in bed for like 2 weeks tossing and turning, I did not wear a cartilage earring. So it was like all wonky.
Yeah. That
But
does make
I
sense.
think
Oh my gosh, we
have to wrap things up.
We do have to wrap things up.
Well, you have to wrap things up.
I have to wrap things up. Izzy will be here for another hour.
Woo! Radiothon!
Heather has a bedtime. Wait, look at my phone.
Oh my
Who's
God,
Ben?
your phone.
Who Ben? Who dare? Who
Jim
was
Jax.
there? Jax was there.
Wow.
Wow. I've
All
been
right.
live on Instagram this entire time. I don't think anyone's watching.
It's time for us to part.
Yes.
My love.
Izzy, I love you. Izzy, don't make me walk home in the wind. I'll blow away. I'll Snapchat you from the sky.
You can quite literally stay in the station.
I could. I might for a little bit. Just a tad. I don't know.
Okay. Well, anyways, it has been so much fun here on Anything
Yes.
Goes. I'm gonna play us a song while I set myself up for my next show. It is such a good song.
And I am out for the night.
Yeah.
Morning?
I think this song very
Time of day.
morning.
Morning.
I think this song just kind of describes how our segment went.
Yes.
So here we go. You'll see the name of
Good
it very
night.
quickly.
Set the scene. I just left the party at Blake's and it's Halloween. Had the keys to my car in my hand, but I didn't leave. 'Cause the potential of us, it was keeping me up all night long. I left a text you won't read all night long. This could be a disaster. There's so many factors. Like what if you freak out and then we're losing it all? At the critical chapter where I say I love you and you don't say it after. This could be a disaster. Pedaling backwards by saying that I'm drunk. I really shouldn't have called. I'm a little bit plastered. You call me a liar. Now I'm falling in faster. This could be a disaster. Let me just lose my mind. Is it purely platonic to call me like every night? You know Ashley believes that there's something between you and I. But if I'm reading it wrong, then it'd be better off if I die. Oh, and if you're reading the text all night long, this could be a disaster. So many factors. Like what if you freak out and then we're losing it all? Like the critical chapter where I say I love you and you don't say it after. This could be a disaster. Pedaling backwards by saying that I'm drunk. I really shouldn't have called. I'm a little bit plastered. You call me a liar. Now I'm falling in faster. This could be a disaster. Maybe I just made it up, messed it up.
Broadcasting live out of the Fredonia Radio Studios, we are 88.9 WCVF, the voice of Fredonia.